At the time of recording, Forlorn has currently had 2 updates since its early access release launch. We have received this copy in exchange for a review and content purposes. We really appreciate the opportunity given to us to play this new survival title. Waking up on a beach could make you feel a little lost. Get it? Okay. Old TV show pun is out of here, but honestly, how many times have you woken up on a beach during your gaming life? Forlorn starts quite similarly, but instead of being completely thrown out to the wolves like most survival games, it picks you up out of the sand and holds your hand. Unlike similar games, your journey starts out with an actual quest. Investigate the skeleton near the beach. This leads you to your journal, which will help guide you through the rest of the deserted island and its horrors. This type of guidance was a pleasant surprise. After playing many survival games where I have to watch hours of YouTube videos to find out what the hell I need to craft an item, Forlorn breaks that cycle with its RPG-like inventory and quest system. Even when the menus do not feel as polished as the Forest Tarp or Green Hell's backpack screens, they feel very accessible and familiar. Usually I may knock a game for less polish or being handholdy, but with Forlorn, the streamlined approach is part of its strong suit. With every survival game, there's the main character, and that character is the environment. The forest is probably the best example of this. Between the terrifying monsters and secret caves, you form a relationship with your surroundings throughout your time in the game. In Forlorn, that feeling doesn't quite hit the same sweet spot despite having the same ingredients. Instead of me feeling like the island had control over my experience, I felt like I had to keep looking for experience the island offered. And from what I've played, there isn't too many, but there is some. This isn't always the case, but it's certainly apparent in the early hours. As far as the island goes, there are some positives, like the ease of picking up sticks. Seriously, I can't stress this enough. In other survival games, I'm finding them, cutting them down, then picking them up. But here, you find a tiny little tree and you just pick it up and have sticks and fiber. I wish more games did this, as sticks are so damn vital in these types of games. Another good quality is map size. This is an indie game that you can get for less than $10, and despite that, the island feels large and sprawling. Like most survival titles, I'm sure that wears off after many hours, but it's a good feeling to have when you first boot up the game. Another feeling I experienced when I first launched Forlorn was slight confusion. Like, can I pick up that rock? No. Maybe this rock? Or is that my arrow or just a stick on the ground? Some textures are very rough and clash most of the time. This led me to questioning my surroundings quite often. This didn't pair well with the basic set of animations most living or dead things are equipped with. The prettiest part of the game is the night sky, which honestly just leaves me wanting a prettier day cycle. Forlorn offers a survival game that gives you a trail to follow. That trail is kinda rocky and sometimes empty, but its guidance focuses you on the positives. This is a great beginning, but maybe later down the road, Forlorn will deliver a more robust experience that makes me feel deserted rather than alone. If Forlorn is a game you would like to be a part of, then enjoy the aspects that make it different from other survival games, like that streamlined crafting approach or the very accessible menus. If not, maybe wait until Forlorn is more fleshed out and continue that 150-hour save you have in your main survival game.